Koko and the Jungle Surprise. Once upon a time, in a bright and sunny jungle, lived a cheerful little monkey named Koko. Koko had soft brown fur, big curious eyes, and a long tail that helped him swing from tree to tree. Koko loved to explore. He'd wake up every morning, stretch his arms and say, "What adventure will today bring?" He wasn't alone in the jungle. His best friends were Tina the turtle, who loved to think slowly but wisely; Raffi the giraffe, who was tall and could see far and wide; Bobo the bear, a big gentle bear who loved berries more than anything. One morning, as the sun peeked through the trees, Koko heard a strange sound. Chirp, chirp, help. Koko looked around. That's not a regular bird sound, he thought. He swung down from his tree and ran to find Tina. Tina, Tina, he called. Tina looked up from the pond, where she was counting pebbles. What's wrong, Koko? I heard something calling for help. It sounded like a baby bird. Tina blinked. Let's go check together. So Koko carried Tina gently on his back, and they went to get Raffi. They walked to the open meadow, where Raffi the giraffe was nibbling leaves from a tall tree. Raffi, Koko waved. We need your help. Raffi bent her long neck. Good morning, friends. What's going on? We heard a baby bird in trouble, said Koko. Raffi turned her big eyes to the treetops. Let me take a look. She lifted her head high and scanned the trees. There, she pointed with her nose, up in the viney fig tree. A tiny bird is stuck in the branches. Its wing is trapped. Oh no, said Tina. But it's so high, said Koko. I can't reach it alone. Maybe we need someone strong, said Raffi. Bobo, all three said together. They went deeper into the jungle, where big trees made tall shadows. There, under a mango tree, was Bobo the bear, with a basket of berries. Sniff, sniff. Hello, friends, said Bobo. Want some berries? No time to eat, said Koko. We need help saving a baby bird. A baby bird? Bobo stood up quickly. Lead the way. They all hurried back to the fig tree. Bobo looked up and nodded. That's high, but we can do this. Let's work together. Tina thought carefully. We must be gentle. The baby bird is scared. I'll stand tall, said Bobo. Then Koko can climb on me. Perfect, said Tina. Let's begin. So Raffi and Bobo bent their neck. Koko climbed up Bobo's strong shoulders. Now Koko was just close enough to reach the bird. There, Koko said softly. I've got you. He gently untangled the vine. The baby bird chirped and blinked. You're safe now, Koko whispered. He carefully held the bird and climbed down. The animals cheered. Hooray! Back on the ground, the bird's tiny wing was shaking. Tina looked closely. It's not broken, but it needs rest. Let's make a jungle hospital, said Koko. I'll get soft leaves, said Raffi. I'll share my berries, said Bobo. I'll make a bandage, said Tina. They made a little nest under a shady tree. Tina wrapped the bird's wing with a soft leaf. They named the bird Chirpy. Koko stayed close and sang lullabies. Sleep, little Chirpy, rest your wing. Tomorrow you'll fly, and your heart will sing. For many days, the animals took turns helping Chirpy. Koko told stories and sang songs. Tina kept the bird warm and quiet. Raffi watched for danger from above. Bobo fed Chirpy yummy mashed berries. One day, Chirpy chirped a happy chirp. I think she's getting better, said Koko. She's stronger now, said Tina, but let's wait a little longer. So they waited and cared, and waited until... One morning, the sun shone extra bright. Chirpy flapped her wings. Once, twice, then... She flew in a little circle, then landed back in her nest. She's flying, shouted Koko. The animals laughed and clapped their paws, hooves and flippers. Chirpy chirped joyfully. Suddenly they heard something new. Tweet, 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 tweet. Birds from all over the jungle flew in. Yellow birds, blue birds, red birds, and even rainbow birds. The sky filled with wings and color. Chirpy flew up and led the birds in a circle above the animals. "Look at them go," gasped Tina. The birds sang a joyful song. Some dropped flower petals, some made shapes in the sky, hearts and stars. It was a thank you parade for the animals who saved Chirpy. "Best day ever," said Koko. Bobo sniffed, happy tears. Later, the animals rested under their favorite tree. Koko looked up. "What a surprise today was." Tina nodded. "We thought we were just helping one small bird." "But it became something big and beautiful," said Raffi. "We worked together," said Bobo. "That's the best part." Just then, Chirpy flew down one last time and landed on Koko's shoulder. She chirped softly, "Thank you." Then she soared high into the blue sky and disappeared over the trees. As the sun began to set, the friends sat in silence. Then Tina said, "I think we learned something today." Koko nodded. "Even small kindness matters." "And when we help together," said Raffi, "we can do amazing things." Bobo smiled. "I'll never forget this day, or Chirpy." Koko looked at his friends and said, "From the treetops to the sky, let's lift each other high. Big or small, let's care each day. The jungle's better that way." Final message for kids. What did Koko and his friends learn? Kindness matters, no matter how small the act. Working together makes hard things easier. Every friend is special, whether you're strong, smart, or gentle. Helping someone brings joy to both them and you. And from that day on, whenever anyone in the jungle needed help, Koko, Tina, Raffi, and Bobo were always ready with a smile and a plan. Because in their jungle, kindness always came first. The end.